Let's see if that body's staying down for a couple of those jumps. Locked in. Welcome to Ready Set RC, and today we have the new FMS FMT Chevy Colorado. This is a 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive monster truck, and it is part of their Ready Set model, which means it does not come with a battery or a charger. Guys, I'm really pumped for this. This is FMS's first 1/10 scale 4-wheel drive basher monster truck. In this video, we're gonna do an unboxing and overview of the truck. So just going through some of the box art, they talk about the Chevy Colorado, how it's come up in General Motors. You guys can freeze the screen here and read a little bit more about it. This truck is gonna come in 3 different colors. The black and red that you're gonna see today. There's a blue and white version, and then there's a silver version with red and black on it. So as I mentioned, this is a licensed General Motors body. This is going to come with a 2000 kV brushless motor, has a 35 kilogram steering servo, full ball bearings throughout the truck, comes with a 2.4 gigahertz controller. A little bit of a spelling error, but this truck has a front, middle, and rear differentials, CNC aluminum parts throughout this truck. It's also going to come with a 120 amp brushless ESC, independent suspension, front and rear, and has a laser engraved chassis. For dimensions, you guys can freeze the screen there and see the dimensions of the truck. Some more licensed box art on this side. But let's get the truck out of the box and see what it's all about. Nice foam. Ooh, this is a big boy, guys. This is a big boy. Look at that. Wow. Let's get all the boxes out of the way and then we'll bring you right back. And here we are, guys, with the FMT10 out of the box. This thing looks gorgeous, but let's go through what you get in the box. So you're gonna get a wheel wrench on here. It looks like you get another wrench in the packaging, a T-wrench, and some Allen keys. You're also gonna get a loop back plug, some plastic bits. We have some more composite parts. Looks like it's going to be a light bar for the top. I don't know if I'm going to install it because this looks like it's going to be a monster. So I'll be honest with you, this is something I probably won't install. Maybe later down the road, we'll see if we can put a LED strip in there and see if that works. For the controller, it's going to be an X5P350, and this is a rebranded Dumbo RC controller. So you're gonna have your steering, which is a composite wheel, throttle down below, 3rd channel and the 4th channel. You're gonna flip this up right here. You're gonna have your steering trim, your steering dual rate, your throttle trim, your throttle dual rate, your on-off button right here, and then your dip switches. What your dip switches are gonna allow you to do is to alternate any of these switches from its current position. Takes 4 AA's down below. But this is what you guys came to see. And we're seeing this both for the first time. The FMT10. Let's get this plastic off. This is always so fulfilling in getting the plastic off the truck. Wow. They really did package this truck up nicely, guys. We have a nice piece of foam also supporting the truck in the rear. Since this is a brand new truck from FMS, and I don't know if some of you are going to be brand new to the RC hobby or people who have been in the hobby for a while, but take this moment to go through the owner's manual. There's a lot of good information if you're driving this truck for the first time and you need to know a little bit more about the truck. And then there's also a parts listing, full 3D renderings of the truck in there. So if you ever have any issues, you can go back to this manual and find out more information on the truck. So new for FMS, not only is this line a new truck for them, but this is also a new clipless body system. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So there's going to be 2 points you're going to squeeze on each side. They have a spring system that you're going to pull in there, and I'll show you a close-up of that. And then 2 more in the rear. And then the body comes right off. And this is what it's going to look like underneath. The whole system in the front, again in the rear. You're also going to see that there's a lot of composite parts. These door handles, these are composite. The composite roll cage in the rear, the composite mirrors, an entire grille in the front. And this body has a decent amount of weight. And in the rear, there is a composite part to hold LEDs for this truck. So you're gonna have LEDs in the rear and in the front that you can add to this truck. Very cool that FMS is just throwing everything at this truck for its first one. And then these are the captions for the body onto the chassis. It just looks gorgeous, guys. Look at this. Backed with silver, and it has like a metallic finish to it. It's just a beautiful truck. Beautifully done, FMS. And this has hex hardware all throughout this body, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the same on the truck. Now let's quickly go through these wheels and tires. It's a nice composite wheel. As I mentioned before, these are 17mm hexes that we're seeing on this 1/10 scale truck. It is vented from the wheels. There are no vents on the tires, and the tires look like they are directional if you check out that tread pattern that's on there. They do have a foam in there. They're not belted, but the compound feels pretty good. Taking a look at the front of this truck, we have a wishbone suspension. It's pillow balls from what I'm seeing. And they look like they have a metal caption that's actually holding back those pillow balls. This truck has some real girth. Anodized aluminum shocks with a coilover, and they're adjustable with a screw down collar. The shock caps are metal and they have a plastic cover for protection. Multiple adjustments for the shocks up top on the shock tower, 2 adjustments on the lower suspension arm. Going to the front bumper, it's pretty rigid. I'm not seeing any flexibility there. Probably would have liked to seen a little bit of flex. We'll see how this holds up, but it's extremely rigid from the front bumper. That shock tower is CNC aluminum. We have sway bars on the front and rear on this truck. The A, B, C, and D blocks are all CNC aluminum. A nice aluminum tower-to-tower brace on the truck as well. Camber and tow are adjustable on the front. Camber is adjustable on the rear. CVD style drive shafts in the front. That steering Ackerman bar is also CNC aluminum. That receiver box is really small. I wish they would have made that a little bit bigger. If you want to swap out the radio system on this, that may be a challenge. Depending on the receiver that you may want to throw in here, that you may be limited with that size receiver box. It looks like we can adjust the droop on this truck, and there's droop screws already installed. Chassis braces on this truck are composite, front and rear. And this truck is going to come with 0.9 pitch gears. I don't think I've had a truck that has 0.9 pitch gears in it before. And at the rear of the truck, we're going to have a wheelie bar. It feels like it's on ball bearings. I'm not seeing any areas for adjustments, but the shocks are going to be just like we had in the front. They are anodized aluminum coilover oiled filled, and they are adjustable by a collar. And they also have an aluminum shock cap, and then they have these composite shock protectors. And then the shock tower is also going to have CNC aluminum. They threw a lot of work into this truck. Then looking underneath, you're going to see that aluminum chassis with the laser etching on there, FMT War Rule. Let's turn that around so you guys can clearly see that beautiful chassis, guys. That is beautiful. Now, if you're wondering how the body goes back on, push that down, push down, and it's locked on, guys. You guys can see me trying to take it off. It's locked on. For you guys who have watched the video up until this point, Next up, let's get a battery pack in this truck and see how it performs. Today we got the FMS FMT10 out on 2S. Going to see how it performs. Enjoy the video, guys. So on 2S, I don't know if I'm going to drive it long like this, guys. I have a very low 2S pack in it. Actually came with the two-wheel drive truck, but I just wanted to see how it performed on 2S. Wow, that's plush. Nice. We're not even taking it easy. We're gonna go as hard as we can on 2S. And stay tuned, guys, because the next video on this is going to be 3S and 4S. Turn ratio is really nice. Very plush. Let's hit this ramp again. Brakes are good. Pretty good acceleration on 2S though. And these tires hook up nicely. Very plush. Very plush. You know what, guys? I'm gonna give you a treat because 2S, I wanted a little bit more spicy. We're gonna throw 3S in it right now. So we have a 50C pack in here today. Woo! Now, this is what I wanted to see this truck do. That's ripping. And it's pretty stable. For something without any type of stability control, very plush. For this being FMS's first off-road basher, that is solid. Woo! Little wind. You're not gonna pull any backflips, at least with these ramps on 3S. If I had a little bit more of an arch, looks like the body may not have been tucked in all the way when I put it back on the right side. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it came undone. I think it was a matter of me not tucking it all the way on. Ooh. Yeah, I think FMS did it. It's super stable. And I'm really hammering on that throttle. And it's not diffing out. And that's just me getting squirrely with it. I'm doing that. Nice. I want to see how much this can handle. The body is staying on firm, guys. Ooh. Took it. No issues. Again and again. Again and again with the FMT10. So for that motor, it's warm. It's really warm. And it's about a 50-degree day today. It's hot. If I was going to suggest any, put a fan on that motor. It will help. As you guys saw, I ran it on 2S and then I probably should have let it rest and then ran it on 3S. But I'll tell you right now, it's warm and it can deal with a fan on it. Outside of that, I thought this truck ran very well. Pack's not hot. ESC feels good. There's definitely something in it because you can hear it. Like there's maybe some dirt or debris that's in there. You can see that there's a lot of dirt and debris in the truck. So maybe that's what's catching it up. But yeah, the body held on, didn't pop off. Front bumper held up extremely well after all those tumbles. Looks really good underneath. No issues with the pillow balls after all those side landings. Yeah, this truck's been really good. 2S and 3S run. What's up next? 4S, guys. We're gonna see what this truck does on 4S and then put it through its paces. But we're gonna leave it here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram for the latest posts to the channel. This is Ready Set RC signing out. Thanks again, guys.